Hello YouTube, this is RM's Computer Tips here. I'm just going to do a video as promised on how to install Five Nights at Freddy's, okay? So I made a video a while back on how to install Five Nights at Freddy's for 1. And I finally found, through a process of elimination, on how to install Five Nights at Freddy's 2 on Linux. So if you watched my previous video on how to install Five Nights at Freddy's, just install the stuff from that video and you'll be good to go, or I'll just list it here. You'll need something called Wine, which is a piece of software that lets you run Windows applications on Linux, so install Wine. If you're on Ubuntu or Arch, if you're on Arch, you should probably know how to do it. If you're on Ubuntu, let's say how to install Wine on Ubuntu. Yeah, you go to this page, Wine HQ, installing the latest Wine on Ubuntu. And just follow the instructions here. Add that repository ppa ubuntu ubuntu -wine/ppa to your software sources, and you should be good to go. And then once you've added that ppa, by simply going to your system tools and going to software, I can't find it right now. Yeah, software and updates. Go to there, and once you're in it, go to other software, click add, enter your password. Wait, no, that's not it. Oh yeah, sorry. Add into PPA. So for example, you know what it was, PPA:wine-ubuntu/PPA. Click add source and just close out of this. Then in the terminal, install sudo apt-get install wine 1.7 wine tricks. Once you've done that, you'll need to install something else called Play on Linux, which is a front end for Wine, which makes it easier to install specific ones. So just open a browser, Google Play on Linux, click on Downloads. By the way, I just installed Android L onto my tablet today, and I really like it. Find your distribution. So for Ubuntu, just copy and paste each one of these lines onto a terminal, and then paste them and press enter. For Arch Linux, just follow the instructions there, and then you're good to go. I'm sure you can find plenty of help online if you need help getting those two things installed. Next, open up Play on Linux. So there it is, Play on Linux, and here you are. Now, if you've already got the Five Nights at Freddy's installed from my previous video, just click on that and click Configure. Then click Miscellaneous and click Run.exe in this virtual drive. I'll get to how to install it if you've never installed the other Five Nights at Freddy in a minute. Once you click that, under the Miscellaneous tab, download the file in the description, which is the setup for Five Nights at Freddy's 2. So mine's under Games, Game Setup Files, Five Nights at Freddy's version 2 1.0 setup.exe. Click Open. Once you've clicked Open, it's pretty easy to install. Hang on, let me wait for this to happen. It can take a bit for them to open. Yeah, see, look, please wait while setup is loading, verifying installer. Click uncheck the box, visit game site, uncheck the box, make shortcut, click next, and keep going, keep pressing next, and leave everything the way it is. And when it's done, once you're done, but keep in mind, this is if you already installed Five Nights at the first one. Once it's done, simply click General, make a new shortcut from this virtual drive, wait for it to finish scanning it, click on it, click Next, type in the name for it, click Next, and then you're good to go. It'll make a shortcut on your desktop and on Play on Linux. It'll be right here. Now, if you haven't done any of that, if it's a fresh install and you haven't installed Five Nights at Freddy's 1, you want to, up at the top of the Play on Linux menu, click on Install. If you don't see this option here, Install a non-listed program, click Cancel, and then click Install again, and it will be there. So click on Install a non-listed program, click Next. Click Install a program in a new virtual drive. Click Next. Name it Five Nights at Freddy's 2 or something like that. It doesn't have to be, it can be anything you want. Then click Next. Now, right before you complete this step, click on Tools on the main Play on Linux window here. Click Tools, Manage Wine Versions. Click on AMD 64. If you're on a 32-bit computer, click x86. Click on the version 1.7.31. In my case, it's over here because I've already installed it. But it'll appear on the left where you click on it, and then click this arrow right here. Click that arrow right there. And once you've clicked on that, it'll appear over here, and you're good to go. That's for 32-bit. 64-bit, click on AMD 64. Click on it. And then, like I said, once you've done clicked on it, click on the arrow right there, and then it'll appear over here, and then you'll be good to go. Now, click Configure Wine and use another version of Wine. Click Next. Click on 1.7.31. Click Next. Click 64-bit Windows installation. Please wait while the virtual drive is being created. Now, as soon as this finishes, we're going to need to do a little bit of stuff. Once this window appears, Configure Wine, click under Graphics, click Automatically Capture the Mouse in Full Screen Windows. Now, before we get any further into this, I should just note that there's a one problem in this game, whereas that it only is a square. Like, if the game does not take up your full screen, it's only a square. So I'm sorry about that, but that's the only way I could get this to work. I've tried the setup file that I found under Windows 2, and it is that way also. So click on Game Setup Files, and here it is. So, yeah, like I said, sorry, it's going to be a square. Find that better than not having the game at all. But yeah, so just once you've gotten to this part, navigate to where the .exe I put in the description is that you've downloaded, and click Open. Click Next. It's installing your application. Uncheck Make Shortcut and Visit Game Site. Click Next. Click Install. Now it is installing all this. And I will be right back as soon as this is done. Okay, so it just finished. And now that it's just finished, click on this, Five Nights at Freddy's 2, click Next, type in the name you want, click Next again, click I don't want to make another shortcut, click Next, and there you have it. So, it'll appear here, and it'll appear on your desktop. Let's just click on Run to test it out. So here we go, it's starting. As you can see, it's pretty normal. Now, as you'll start to notice, it's only a square. Hey, Bonnie. Okay, let me hurry up and get past this intro here. And here we are. So, check it out. Here we are. I know it's only a square, as you can see. But it's still pretty good. So, new game. As you can see, I don't think I'll need to go any further. I'll just do a little bit. But yeah, 12 o'clock a.m. first night. We have to wait for this little timer here down at the bottom to continue. Simply press escape to get out of the game. As you can see, hardly any effort required. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to cut it off so abruptly, but yeah, that's how you do it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, I'll have the link to the game's executable file in the description. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!